Can you find a place like that?
It's
Tell me about it.
Egypt, but a long time ago. So the pyramids are still white stone, and there's still a lot of green.
So, can you describe a little bit more about the pyramids? Do they have anything on them?
It's very bright. But there, I don't see anything on them. I just see the limestone is just so bright and shiny.
How is it outside? Do you smell anything?
It's sunny, but it's not too hot.
Mm-hmm.
It smells seawater. I think it should be nice, but I still smell it.
Do you see anybody around?
It's just nice. It's so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there. I'm just looking at it from above.
So you're floating above it.
A nice breeze.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving the palm trees.
Yeah. Can you see the sky from where you are?
It's perfectly blue.
Mm-hmm. All the very first impressions that you have as you come back down to the surface.
It's in a forest, but my gaze is being drawn to a window with the light on.
Mm-hmm. So you are outdoor or you are indoor?
I'm outside.
You're outside. And as you're outside in the forest, what do you see around you?
Quiet. It's nothing. It's just trees, plants, nature.
Mm-hmm. And what about that window with a light?
I feel like there's something in there. It's part of the cottage, but I keep thinking of the window with the light on. I don't
So,
know why the light's on. It's daytime.
mm-hmm. So you see a cottage among the trees.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. What kind of trees are around you?
it's like I don't know the name of the type of tree, but just the regular standard trees with the thick trunks, and there's a lot of leaves, a lot of branches.
Mm-hmm. Are they tall, the trees?
They're not that tall.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just medium height.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like it's in a temperate climate?
Not quite. It's not warm, but it's not cold either.
Mm-hmm.
It's just spring.
Mm-hmm. And can you describe around the cottage?
There's a road. I don't see much else around me besides trees and the road.
Mm-hmm. What kind of road is it? Is it a paved road or is it a dirt road?
It's a dirt road.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one way.
Yeah. And is it leading to the cottage?
It goes past the cottage, but not to the cottage. It's like the cottage is off to the side.
Mm-hmm. Shall we go to the cottage and check it out?
I feel hesitant about it for some reason.
Mm-hmm. What comes to mind as you look at the cottage?
It doesn't feel like it's mine,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like something of mine might be in there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel drawn to it, but I feel like I shouldn't go in there for some reason.
So you don't want to try and see?
I'll go anyways because I'm curious.
Yeah. Okay, so let's approach the cottage knowing that you're safe anyway. So as you approach the cottage, do you see the source of light from through the window?
No,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like the window's foggy or something or dirty. I can't see it.
Mm-hmm. How big is the cottage?
Small.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one room.
Yeah. Did you knock at the door or did you just open the door?
I thought about knocking it, but I think I'm just gonna open it.
Mm-hmm. Now the door is open. Tell me what you see.
There's a table with food, but the food's not set to eat. It's messed up, thrown around.
Mm.
It's like empty. There's no one in there.
Yeah.
Everything else seems to be in order, but the food is thrown around.
On the floor?
Yeah, kind of all over the place.
Yeah. What kind of food was it?
Looks like vegetables and fruit.
Mm-hmm. And do you see any hint of what has happened in that place?
No, I don't think so. There's like a pot, a cooking pot in the corner.
Yes.
There's like a soup in it.
Mm-hmm. Is the fire on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the soup is on the fire?
No, the fire is in the fireplace
Mm-hmm.
in another corner, and the pot is just on the other side with food in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold.
Yeah. Do you know who lives there?
A man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell if I know him.
Yeah.
I feel like I do.
Mm-hmm. And when you look at what you're wearing, what are you wearing?
It's a purple dress. It's long.
Mm-hmm.
My hair is blonde.
Yeah. Are you wearing shoes?
No, I don't know.
What are you wearing on your feet?
She's barefoot.
You're barefoot. And how about how old are you?
I think 30.
In your 30s? Mm. So you think you know the man who lives in that cottage, but he's not around, right?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was very nice.
Mm-hmm. So what brought you to that? Why were you attracted in getting inside the cottage?
I feel like something happened here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why I wanted to stay away at first. The light, it was the light inside here. That's what kept drawing my attention when I was outside.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking around outside like I was waiting for something, but nothing came.
All right, so maybe now we can leave that place and you can pursue on your path to go back home.
Yeah, I don't think I know where I live.
You don't know where you live?
No, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think it's safe to stay here in that cabin?
No, there's a bad energy there.
Okay, so let's move out of that place.
Yeah, I'd rather be outside,
Yeah,
even if I don't know where I live.
all right. So maybe then as you go outside, you can slowly follow your steps and it's going to take you wherever you were going.
A castle.
You're right.
Not because
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything to do there. I just want to live in a castle.
You want to live in the castle. Mm-hmm. So you're reaching the castle and
Yeah, they just let people in,
yeah.
or I guess I look harmless.
Mm-hmm. So they have like a big do they have a moat around the castle?
No, I don't know.
Or do they have a wall around the castle?
It's a wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's very tall.
It's very tall. So you come to the main entrance?
Yeah, there's guards. They just let me in.
Yeah. So what do you see as you step in?
People, they're just doing whatever they need to do.
Mm-hmm. When you
It's just
look
a
at the
regular day.
when you look at the guards at the entrance, how are they dressed up?
They're in their armor.
They are in their armor, so it looks like a little bit like Middle Ages.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So people are doing stuff. So where are you gonna go now?
I'm just wandering around. I don't think I have anywhere to be.
Yeah. And where are you gonna stay for the night?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any family somewhere?
No, I think I'm just alone.
Mm-hmm. So now that you're inside the walls of the castle, what else can you do there?
I've been eating an apple this whole time. I
Mm-hmm.
keep eating it.
Yeah.
I don't have any business there,
Mm-hmm.
but it helps me feel less alone.
Mm-hmm. So now in the walls of that castle, there are different places to see, right?
Yeah,
So can you describe what you see inside?
there's a place where people are dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I like the music.
They're playing what kind of instrument?
Not sure what they're called. I think flute
Mm-hmm.
and some drums,
Mm-hmm.
and it's happy music.
Yeah. So you're staying there enjoying the music?
Yeah, I'm just watching people.
Are people noticing you?
No, I don't think so. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we could leave that scene and move forward to an important day, a day you consider to be important when something is happening in this life. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
I mm, I keep I, s- I keep meeting someone.
Mm-hmm. Are you
They
still?
have
Uh-huh.
armor on.
Are you still in the same castle?
Somewhere in that area, yes.
Mm-hmm. So you're
But I
meet.
think
Yes.
I'm inside now.
Yeah.
So
And what do you do now? Do you have an occupation?
no, I think I just meet with this person
Mm-hmm.
to talk or something.
A soldier?
I think they might be a little bit more important than that, but not too
Mm-hmm.
high up
Yeah. And what are you talking?
because
Yes.
they have access to the castle.
And what are you talking about with him?
Just anything. I think we like each other or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the only one that notices me or noticed me.
Mm-hmm. And are you staying with him?
No, I just visit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can stay there.
Why is that?
I'm poor.
Mm-hmm. You're poor and he's not. So what is happening next?
I think we just talk because we know it's not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
We're friends.
Yeah.
I know he wants to help or something, but there's not much he can do.
Mm-hmm. You cannot become more intimate?
Well, I think that's the problem. I think we did, and that's why things might have gone bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not supposed to.
You were not supposed to be together?
No,
Why is that?
we're just different.
Okay, let's move forward in time in this life, and let's move on to a day that you consider to be important, when something is happening in this life. We have now moved forward a little bit to another important day. What's going on now?
I'm getting married.
Are you getting married to the same guy you were with?
No, it's, it's someone else. I didn't want to marry them.
So you're getting married to somebody you met? Are you still in the same castle?
Yeah,
Can you? Yes.
it's someone I don't want to marry, but they won't let me say no.
Okay, so you have to marry somebody you don't care about.
Yeah,
What does he do? What is his occupation?
something with money. I just see coins.
Yeah.
I don't know if he sells something or something about a bank.
So you're getting married to that man who seems to have a good situation.
Yeah, my dress is very nice.
Is
He dresses nice too.
Yeah. So how, can you describe the marriage? What happens for the wedding?
I have pink flowers, like the roses, pink roses or some pink flower. I think it's roses.
Yeah.
And he's not a bad guy. I just don't feel that way about him.
Yeah. Is that because you felt attracted to the other guy?
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Do you recognize any of those two men?
I don't know. I can't see their faces.
Now that you're married, what happens next in that life? Let's move forward to another important day in that life, married to that man. Do you know his name?
Edward,
Edward? Do you recognize where it is, which country you're in?
feels like France. He's not from there.
Yeah.
That's why I felt confused.
Is he from England? Or is it from the north?
The North.
Yeah.
Yeah, I somewhere cold. I don't know.
Yeah. How does he look like? What?
I'm not attracted to him.
Yeah.
I think that's why I didn't want to be with him and I wanted the other person.
How does he look like? Like an older man?
He's not that much older. He's just on the rounder side,
Yeah.
and he's a good person.
Okay, so now you're married to him. How is your life unfolding with him?
It's fine, but it's boring,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to see the other person.
Yeah. Is the other person still around?
We keep our distance, but
You think a lot about him?
yeah,
Yeah. Is he married now?
no,
Mm-hmm. So now let's move forward in this life to another important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What do you see?
it's weird because it's like I'm at my own grave and I'm looking at.
Yeah. So you mean you already died?
Yeah. And I just felt like I didn't experience what I wanted to with my life. I missed out on something.
Mhm. Okay, so let's step back a little bit. Let's move backwards a little bit and go back to before you passed away. What happened? What happened right before you died? Let's go
I don't
back to that scene of the last day of your life.
I think I just died of old age. I I think we never really saw each other again. I just see him leaving the castle one day, the castle walls, and knowing I was never going to see him again.
So the man you loved left the castle. And what happened with the rest of your life? Did you have children?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I just seem to be focused on the fact that this person was missing.
So you were just focused on the fact that you were missing him.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
everything felt, I don't know, just didn't feel like it mattered without him.
Yeah. So you didn't care about life without him.
No, it was nothing special.
Mm-hmm. So you just when you passed away, do you remember the circumstances?
I had a heart attack. I was old. I wasn't, I didn't even care.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now that whatever happened has already happened and you are on the other side of it, from that position, you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at the life, what did you learn from it?
Should have taken a risk.
Mm-hmm. The risk. What risk?
To be with this person. I should have. I didn't for some reason.
So it was your decision not to go with him?
I should have pushed, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. What do you think was the purpose of that lifetime?
I don't feel like I really lived.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now we're going to move away from that life, leave that person there to continue on her own path. You can move either forward or backward to find another appropriate time and place that has information that you need. 1, 2, 3. You're now at another time and place. What do you see? What is happening?
I'm in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I see galaxies.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like I have all the answers.
You feel like you have all the answers?
Yes. I see, I don't know if they're spaceships or something flying through the air.
Can you repeat what you just said?
I don't know if they're spaceships or something flying through the air.
Mm-hmm. Are you in a spaceship? Or are you?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah. So from
I just
where? Yeah.
I just think it's very far in the future.
Mm-hmm. How do you know it's in the future? Very far in the future. What are the hints around you?
It's the technology. Everything is different, advanced.
Can you describe one of those technology?
I think it's like it's the thing through the air. It was like a shuttle, like a
Mm-hmm.
bus, but in the air,
Okay,
but
so
not a plane. More
okay,
like,
it's like a shuttle floating in the air.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's like a train, but flying.
Yeah. And is it on planet Earth?
I'm not sure. I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what are you?
No,
No?
I'm not sure. It's good. It feels very far away,
Mm-hmm.
but it also feels very familiar.
When you look at yourself, Can you describe a body?
I look similar to myself now, but
What is different?
I don't know, there's just something in my reflection I don't recognize.
When you look at your reflection, what do you see?
It looks like me, but the eyes are different.
How are your eyes?
They're blue.
Mm-hmm. The skin color?
It's almost translucent.
Mm-hmm. And the hair? You have hair?
It's long and black.
Mm-hmm. Is it long?
Yes, it's long and straight and black, and my facial features are the same except the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They're blue. And I'm dressed very nicely. It's white clothes.
So you're dressed in white? In white what?
It's luxurious.
Is that a dress? Is that a bodysuit? What is it?
Bodysuit, that's what I was looking for.
A bodysuit of a
I couldn't remember the name.
of a luxurious tissue fabric.
Yes, it's so soft and white.
So so it's like a soft white shimmery or not?
It's almost, I think it's silky. It's not silk, but it feels silky. Satin.
Uh-huh, satin. Uh-huh. But it's sort of elastic though.
It's form-fitting, comfortable. It's stretchy enough, but doesn't have that much give.
Mm-hmm. So people are moving around in flying shuttles. And where are you? Which location are you at?
I'm in my home.
Can you
There's a lot of windows.
uh-huh. Can you describe your home?
It's really nice. There's a lot of windows. It smells clean and good.
Mm-hmm.
Something feels too serious about me.
What is your occupation?
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing black shoes. They're heels.
They have heels?
Yeah. I must do something that makes money, but I don't know what, because I
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of nice things.
Yes.
But I feel too serious. I don't almost feels like I don't have emotions in this version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having trouble connecting to her. honestly.
So you have problem connecting to
Yeah,
that.
it feels like I don't know, like nothing's there. Like she feels cold.
Mm-hmm. So why don't we move forward in this lifetime to a significant day that something is happening, to get a sense really of who that person is. So we have now moved forward to a significant day that would give you a little bit more information about that person. What's happening? What do you see?
I see her talking to people. She's shaking someone's hand, shaking multiple people's hands.
Mm-hmm. What's her name?
Sarah.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
Sarah,
funny.
so Sarah does what?
She helps people do something. She connects them to things. She makes things happen. I don't think it's something specific. She has connections.
So she helps people thanks to a connection.
She seems to know people and she sends, she knows how to get things done.
Like what?
She helps people start open businesses, whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Like starting a business.
Yeah, she knows how to send people to the right people and places to get stuff done, to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
They respect her.
Mm-hmm. So she's helpful and she's respected by people.
Yeah, but she feels people say they don't connect to her very well. Not emotionally. They feel closed off from her. But
Mm-hmm.
she gets things done.
Yeah. So let's move on to the next important moment in her life to understand better where she's going with this. So now we've moved to another important time in this lifetime. What do you see? What's happening?
I just see her on her computer.
Mm-hmm. And how does the computer work like? Does it work like the computers we know?
Yes. Yeah. She's looking for something. I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
I
Let's look.
feel
Yeah.
blocked out of her. Like I can't.
You feel blocks of what?
I feel blocked out of her life, I guess,
Mm,
experiencing her life. I don't think she lets people in.
yeah. Is she married? Does she have people in her family with her?
No.
She just has this job and that's it?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Again,
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should explore a little bit more of her life. Let's move forward and see whatever other things she's be doing in her life. Does she travel? Does she see things around?
she's at the park.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to, she's watching a little kid laugh and have fun, and that's what makes her happy, makes her feel good.
Mm-hmm. But she doesn't have kids on her own.
No, she might have had one in the past,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know where she is now. Everything is like blue. Um, it's like she sees the world in blue, but when she's at the park watching the kids, there's like,
Mhm. What's happening when she looks at the kid? What comes to her mind?
I think that's the only time she feels something.
Hmm. Can we connect a little bit to what's happening in her head when she looks at the kid?
There's a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
There was a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone.
She left?
I don't think she left. I think she's gone from, she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she lets people in since then.
Yeah. When was that her daughter passed away? When she was what age?
She's 40 now.
Mm-hmm.
She was in her mid 30s, I think. So maybe like 5
Yeah. So
years.
as a child, she lost her daughter as a child.
Yeah, she was pretty young.
Mm-hmm.
She was still in elementary school
Mm-hmm.
age.
What about her husband?
I, I don't see him. It's, I don't see him. This girl was the focus.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's move forward to another important day in this life when something is happening. We have moved forward to another important day. What is happening?
She met someone
Mm-hmm.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah, she feels something again too. It gives her hope. Not to have children again, but to have someone special.
Mm-hmm. So now that she's not alone, how does she feel?
She feels better. She's smiling more. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look blue anymore. It's colorful again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she actually smiles at people now. She didn't before.
Mm-hmm. How did she meet him?
She just ran into him one day. I think she was buying groceries.
And this time she let him in. She became accessible.
I don't think she could help it. They had an instant connection. They um he said something to her and made her laugh or smile.
Mm-hmm. Does he look
That
familiar?
no,
No.
no, he's tall. He's tall. Mm. He has a friendly smile. I don't know him yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is someone who is in this lifetime, but I don't know them.
So somebody that you're gonna see, it looks like somebody that you're gonna meet in this lifetime, but you haven't met him yet.
Maybe it feels familiar.
It
It
feels,
doesn't feel out of reach.
yeah, it feels familiar. So somebody that it's a soul that you know somehow.
They're kind.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so easy for her to lower her defenses because he's very kind.
Mm-hmm. What? How is their life after that?
They like to have fun
Mm-hmm.
and they just find it easy to be around each other. I don't I don't see anything in particular, just that it feels good.
Yeah. So considering that this life is in the future, we are going to leave it to unfold now, unless there's something else you need to know about that life.
No, she just wants me to.
Mm-hmm. So let's move away from that life, leaving Sarah there to continue on her own path. You can either move forward or backward to find another appropriate time and place that has information that you need.
I'm in a cave.
You are in a cave.
Yeah, it's there's people sitting around it. It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
People are talking. It's 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 a long time ago.
A
I don't
long,
even think they really have a proper language, to be honest.
So are they wearing any clothes?
Just stuff made out of animals, and there's a fire.
Uh-huh. So they're wearing animal skin
Yeah,
and they're sitting by a fire.
yeah.
Are you male or female?
I feel like I might be a man because they're all men in there, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm a guy.
Yeah. Look at your feet. Look at your legs.
Yeah, I'm a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of tools you guys have?
There's a spear.
Mm-hmm.
We all have them.
No metal.
The tip is metal, but the rest is wooden.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're having some conversation. It feels tense, but
Mm-hmm. What are they talking about?
it feels serious, but I can't make it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's no danger in the situation, but it's a serious conversation.
Are you guys eating anything?
Yeah, I keep seeing food.
What kind of food are you eating?
It's meat, I'm not sure, elk, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Something
Some game.
related, yes.
Yeah. Any other type of food or just meat?
Just meat.
Mm-hmm. And do you feel like it was a special or that um, you're used to having food regularly?
We're good hunters.
You are hunters. Uh-huh. Good hunters.
Yeah, we're good at it.
Yeah.
We don't have any issues with that.
So what do you think the conversation, serious conversation is about?
I think we're just, I think it's serious because it's about security, but it's not anything out of the norm.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah. It's just the way it is. And
yeah,
where are the women and children?
I don't, it's just us. We're
Yeah.
not there. This is just for us.
Mm-hmm.
We just talk about things. I think we meet here to, we protect. We talk about protection.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
So trying to find ways to be safe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's move forward in this life a little bit. Let's move forward to an important day in that life, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day where something is happening. Well, what's going on? What do you see?
Just hunting
Mm-hmm.
and a girl.
Yeah. So you're hunting and the girl is coming along?
She was there already.
She was there part of the hunting party?
Yeah, I think she's not someone I know. She's from another group.
Mm-hmm. How does she look like?
She also has a spear.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking or something. I don't think I've seen a girl with a spear before.
Does she speak the same language?
Mm, similar.
Mm-hmm. So what
It's
happens next?
different, but not so different that I don't understand.
Yeah. So what happens next?
I think we become friends. I'm intrigued.
Mm-hmm. Is it the first time you are attracted to a girl?
I think so.
So you are still young, aren't you?
I'm actually pretty old for that time. I'm 20s
Yeah,
or,
you're
or 30, something like that.
yeah.
But I think I've always focused on the hunting, and
Mm-hmm.
she's just interesting.
Yeah. Because it's not often that you see girls hunting.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. What color hair does she have?
It's black.
Mm-hmm. And the skin?
She's dark skinned,
Mm-hmm.
tan. She's very pretty,
Yeah.
which is why it's more surprising.
So what happens next? Do you get more acquainted?
I keep brushing her hair. Not, I keep playing with her hair.
Mm.
There's definitely flirtation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's move forward in this life. Let's move to another significant day in this life. We have now moved forward to another significant day. What's happening now?
I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
Mm-hmm.
I took her somewhere nice and I sat her down.
Yeah. How does it work?
I don't think anything bad happens here. I think everything works out here.
Mm-hmm. So now you're a couple,
Yes.
and does she still continue to go hunting with you?
Not so much as before. Sometimes, but not as much.
Mm-hmm. What does she
I
do now?
think there's children.
Uh-huh. How many children do you have?
A couple, maybe 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very normal, peaceful life.
Do you live in caves?
We, we, I lived in a cave, but with them, we built something, a structure, building, house,
Mm-hmm.
wood.
Okay. And is it how is the landscape around it?
It's forest, a lot of trees.
Mm-hmm. And how is the climate?
Mountain air. It's fresh.
Yeah. Is there any snow?
No, it's no snow. No.
Mm-hmm. So let's move forward in this life to another important day. What's happening? What do you see?
She's old and she's a grandmother.
Yeah.
And she is talking to the grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
She's petting their head. She's a good person.
Yeah. And what about you?
I think I'm not. I'm watching over her.
So you're already on the other side?
Yeah, I like to watch her.
Mm-hmm. And if we go back to the last day of your life, what happened?
We lived a long time.
Yes.
She wasn't bad. Just old age.
So she's outlived you, but what happened the last day of your life?
It was just a quiet day. It was
Mm-hmm.
peaceful. I just left. I just went away.
Yeah,
I knew it was coming.
you
Just
were
that time.
were you old
Yeah.
and you felt like you were gonna pass?
Yeah, I just knew it was that time. I had already lived my whole life, but I felt complete. And I told her that I would watch over her.
So where did you go to die?
I was laying down just with everyone around me.
Oh, so you were not alone when you died.
No.
You just lay down and say goodbye.
Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
just waited until I was gone.
Mm-hmm. So it was a fairly peaceful life for that kind of life.
Yeah, I mean, they were hunting things, but that's what I did so it didn't scare me or bother me. It was just it. That was all it was.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything else, so I complained.
All right. So now that whatever happened, and you are on the other side of it. So you keep hanging out around to keep an eye on your partner until
Yeah,
until she passes.
yeah, just to make sure she's happy.
Mm-hmm. So did she live much longer?
No, not that much longer.
Mm-hmm.
She went when it was her time.
Yeah. And Did you meet again in the afterlife?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she knew I was there.
Yeah. So every life has a purpose or a lesson, and a lesson and a purpose, sorry. As you look at the life, what did you learn from it?
Family, peace, those were just so important.
Mm-hmm.
I just, it was just peaceful despite the circumstances.
Yeah. So what do you think was the purpose of that lifetime?
I think it was just to experience peace
Mm-hmm.
because it was like no matter what, I felt at peace with this person and with I knew what I had to do and I did it. I just knew my purpose.
So
It
now,
was easy.
yeah. So regardless of the circumstances, it was a happy life. Now let's
Yeah,
drift away from that life. We are drifting and floating away from that life, leaving this man where he continues on his own journey. He will find peace. He will find what he's supposed to find. We're leaving him there to continue on his own journey. He will find peace. He will find what he's supposed to find. We're leaving him there to continue on his own path. Now, I want all of the consciousness and personality of Michelle to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Michelle's subconscious, please?
yeah, yes,
I have permission to speak to Michelle's subconscious.
yeah,
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Michelle's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Michelle in this lifetime and all the other lifetimes she has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
yeah,
Well, I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Michelle to see today. You chose to bring forward the lifetime in the medieval lifetime for her to see. Why did you pick that lifetime?
she had to see something about a decision.
Mm-hmm. To understand how the decision she made are impacting your life?
Yeah, she chose comfort,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't like it.
Yeah, I see.
She didn't like her decision.
Mm-hmm. And what does that have to do with her life now?
She'll be okay no matter what decision she makes, but she has a choice to make on what she wants to experience.
Mm-hmm. So depending on what experience she wants, she needs to pay attention to what choices she makes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she'll be fine either way. But
Yeah.
there's a danger in choosing comfort.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so that man she lived with, he was a nice man, but she was not attracted to him. She didn't love him, and she was still thinking about the man she loved that she didn't choose to go
She
with.
could have run away with him.
Mm-hmm. She could have gone away with him,
Yeah.
but she didn't decide to do that.
No.
Yeah. So now you chosen the second life to bring forward was the life in the future. Why did you pick that lifetime?
She wants her to have hope.
Mm-hmm. So it's about hope.
Yeah, there's good people out there.
Yeah. Even if she felt like her life was over when she lost her child.
Yeah, sometimes things just hurt for a while, but
Mm-hmm.
things will be fine.
Yeah. And what does that have to do with her life now?
She tries to make decisions, but she feels it's always the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a different experience.
Yeah.
There's no wrong way. There's no wrong way.
Mm-hmm. So there's no wrong way, no matter what decision she makes and whatever happens.
No, she has to follow her heart. That's what she's afraid of doing.
Mm-hmm. She has to follow her heart. Okay. And stay connected to her emotions.
Yeah, she's too far away from them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I showed her that girl, Sarah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
She's too far away from them.
She sounded very disconnected from her emotions.
It was hard to give me access to her because she was so disconnected. So that's why she could hardly see anything from that time
Mm-hmm.
because she was so disconnected.
Yeah. And then the third life, you chose to bring forward that caveman life just for her to see. Why did you pick that lifetime?
I just wanted to show her a good time,
Mm-hmm.
time where it wasn't hard.
Yeah.
I know the circumstances of that time were hard, but he was still happy.
Yeah. And she had a long life.
Yes, he knew what was important.
Mm-hmm. He knew what was important. Okay. So what does it have to do with her life now?
She needs to focus on what's important. Just keep going every day. It doesn't matter what you do, you just there are people all around you, they love you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to add, a comment about these 3 lives that you showed her?
These are just a few.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll show you more sometime, maybe.
Yeah. So that's would be good to do more exploration in the future of other lives.
Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
right now you just need to focus.
Mm-hmm. So now we can move on with Michelle's questions. And the first question she would like to ask you is, what is the purpose of her connection with Anthony? Why do they have such a strong bond?
He's just there to show you that he's just there to show you a lesson. He's not that important.
What kind of lesson?
He's just there to show you that you're important.
He's showing you that you're important.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. But why is it that Michelle can't seem to close the door on this connection and move on now? Is there still something she needs to learn from this connection?
she wanted to she wanted to tether her value to him, but she's important anyways.
Mm. So it's not like they have a special bond.
She doesn't know him.
Yeah. So it's not like the man from the medieval time.
No, he wasn't ever there.
Yeah, but it's not that strong bond that she had with that man in that life.
No, it was just a physical.
Mm-hmm. So is there still something she needs to learn from Anthony, or is it done?
It's done, but if you choose to entertain it again, it will be the same lesson.
Mm-hmm. So just to know that you're important.
Yes, and he doesn't matter to you. He
Yeah.
just throws people away.
Uh-huh.
Just
Oh, he throws people away. He's a user of people.
Yes, it's not his fault, but he's also responsible.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how he is. It's
Oh,
not
uh-huh. So he's the one who
anyone's
make
fault.
it, oh, he's the one who make it persistent, but there's no reason to it.
Yes, he
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't know another way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's okay to just let it go.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, that being said, Michelle would like to know why she keeps facing the same patterns in romantic relationships.
It was a test.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be strong.
Yeah. So are you telling us that Michelle has not met the right person yet?
No,
Mm,
he's not there yet.
yeah. But is in the waiting to happen.
Yes, he's there, but not there yet.
She,
He's around, but
she has not met him yet.
no, I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
It's confusing because he feels familiar.
He feels familiar. And does he have anything familiar with the lives she's gone through that she has experienced today?
Person at the grocery store, it's him,
Okay. The person at the
but
grocery store.
you won't meet him at a grocery store.
Uh-huh. But
That
it's the
was
same
just,
soul. It's the same soul.
yes,
Uh-huh.
you see his soul, but he's not there yet.
Okay.
It's around you.
How will she recognize him?
He has a smile, a
Mm-hmm.
good smile.
So that smile is going to be a hint for Michelle.
You'll feel like you know him,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but it won't feel toxic
Mm-hmm.
like the others.
Like, yeah, okay. So you just have to wait and be open to encountering him.
Yes, it'll happen in time.
Yeah. So for for Michelle to leave that space open for meeting him, is there something she should be doing about all the other relationships?
She just needs to keep moving. Don't
Mm-hmm.
let anybody hold her back.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll know when it's time to settle.
Yeah. But it's not now. Okay.
No, it's not the person.
Mm-hmm.
It may be the person in a different form.
Mm-hmm.
Then
But it's definitely not Anthony.
no, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think so.
Yeah. So the next question is, what is Michelle's life purpose in this lifetime?
I think you need to tell people how to be, not how to run, not how to run, live their lives, but it has to be light. You have to be in the light.
Can you clarify a little bit your answer?
You have to show people. You have to show people how to be in the light.
So Michelle has to show people how to be in the light.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter how, but it has to be done.
Uh-huh.
It can be in any way. It's not so important the way, but that it's done.
Yeah. Does it have anything to do with her career choices in the future?
It can be
Mhm.
if it if if you mean it, if you want it to be. If
Yeah. What kind of work should Michelle be moving toward career-wise then?
it should be something that makes your heart sing. You
Mhm.
shouldn't be somewhere where you feel, I don't have a word for it, just that that's not how you should feel every day.
So she should feel uplifted and excited about the kind of career that would work for her, right?
Yes, it should be like that.
Mm-hmm.
It should always be like that. I don't mean to say that there won't be bad times, but just that you should feel like you are fulfilling
Mm-hmm. So it's
your
not the job she
purpose.
has now.
No, it'll go away eventually.
Mm-hmm.
It's just temporary.
It's
We
the job today, to job now is temporary. Okay.
have to
Yeah.
have you meet the right people.
Mm-hmm. And is there any relationship between a career path and the studies that she has made in the past?
Yes, but not the school kind, just the stuff that she looks into every day. Just keep going with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're meant some it's something you're meant to say, to talk to people about.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't make you money, it doesn't matter. You just need to talk to people about
Yeah.
it.
Mm. Okay. Does it have anything to do with card reading, tarot reading?
Yes, that's only a part of it, though. It's more the ideas that you should be telling.
Yeah. Why has Michelle been receiving so many signs and synchronicities? Are they leading her towards something in particular? And if so, what exactly?
There's something good coming, but it's not meant to be seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not supposed to be seen yet. It's supposed to be a surprise.
Mm-hmm. It will be a surprise.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be known or seen, or that's just how it is.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's better if you don't focus on it.
Uh-huh. So you just let it happen.
Just wait till it happens.
Uh-huh.
And we just like to send you messages, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Is there something Michelle can change in her day-to-day life that will move her life forward in a positive way?
Yes, stop doubting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Okay.
It's really annoying. Okay,
Yeah.
forget it.
So bottom line is that if she were not doubting herself and just trust the process, she would be better off.
Yes, it's just there's nothing to think about.
Uh-huh.
It's
I see. So,
it's
oh
too
yeah.
much thinking in her head.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's too much thinking. It's just you need to be quiet in your head and just go with the flow.
Mm. Okay. So, Michelle has issues with estrogen dominance, hormonal imbalance. Despite taking care of her physical body, why does she continue to struggle with such symptoms?
Yes, you just have that tie to the past life with the child. It's something that burdens you.
So it's a carry on from her ancestry.
Yes, it's that life with,
And is there a way to get rid of that?
yes, just release your worries. It's the stress.
So it's stress related, and
Yes,
so you are you telling us that the hormonal imbalance is causing imbalance in estrogen and other sexual hormones?
the stress causes the imbalance. The
Uh-huh.
symptoms will go away if you let it go.
Okay. So can we help her today with creating more balance and more resistance to stress?
Yes, if she allows it to, she likes to hang on to it.
Yeah. So maybe she can get the assistance of Archangel Raphael.
Michael,
Michael could be there too, but Archangel Raphael has a lot to do with the physical condition, the health. And Archangel
yes,
Michael has to do a lot with protection. So maybe both can help her. One protecting her from the impact of the stressors, and the other helping her balance her hormones.
yes, he just likes to be around.
Yeah. Well, we enjoy having his company. So can we bring in the energy of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael in the room?
Yes, they're here.
Mm-hmm. Hello, we're glad to have you again. It's always nice
Hello,
to have you participating in sessions.
thank you.
So I would love for you to help Michelle um, being strong in front of stressors and finding this hormonal balance that she needs to overcome estrogen dominance, any type of symptoms that would go with that. Uh,
Yes, you're,
uh, so can you see the subconscious, how these energies are being moved around at this time?
yes, I see them.
We're very appreciative of their intervention.
The stress collects in the body like a poison. It's not good.
Can you run a body scan and tell us where else this stress is taking a grip on Michelle's body?
There's a lot of stress where the liver is.
So maybe we can do something about that as well.
I think it's the diet and this. There needs to be a change.
Yeah. What kind of change?
Something.
Yeah. What kind of change would you recommend in our diet then?
It's too much sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar.
A lot of time PCOS are and estrogen imbalance is related to blood sugar imbalance, right?
Yes, it's hard because you like the sweet stuff, but it's just how it is. You're sensitive.
So cutting on the sweets would help.
Yes.
Can you help her with the motivation to keep the sweets at bay?
Yes, that we can do. We can do that.
Needs a little bit of support.
Sure.
We appreciate your help in that matter. And do you see any other thing in her body that would help if you could just do some kind of intervention?
No, she's okay. She just needs to let go of things that don't do her well.
And why is it that Michelle struggled with anxiety about the future?
She's very sensitive, so she fears.
She fears what?
She fears life. It's a little crazy out there, but she's fine. She's protected. She doesn't need to worry.
Yeah.
It's not things that can be controlled. It just is.
So there is no reason for her to worry about the future.
No, there's nothing you can do about the future. It just is what it is. And you're going to be fine.
Well, she said she finds it difficult to be present.
Yeah, she does. It's very complicated in her head sometimes with all the thoughts of the future. It just doesn't need to be there.
So what advice would you give her then?
Just sit still sometimes. Just sit still.
And as she sits still, what happens?
She'll just be quiet and listen, and then she'll get her messages.
Oh, so just be present. Just be there silent, and she would hear you.
Yes, she just doesn't listen sometimes, but it's hard out there. So it's okay. We forgive you.
Why does Michelle feel fear of judgment for using her gifts or abilities?
She just doesn't want to be like everyone else, but that's scary. It's not easy to be in the spotlight. So she tries to hide, but she is supposed to be seen
So
in some way.
So she's supposed to put herself out there so that she could show them their light?
Yes, she's supposed to tell people their light, but she just doesn't. She's just afraid, I guess. She just.
How could she overcome this? Because she needs to move on with this. How can she overcome that fear?
Yes, she just needs to do it. There is no way past this other than to just go and do it.
Start to practice her gifts?
Yes, that is a way. If she tries, she can do it.
One person at a time?
Yes, just one person. It doesn't have to be a whole village.
Yeah, of course. So how could she help? Which gift should she be using first?
I don't think she knows this one yet. She doesn't know.
Okay.
She doesn't know.
How will she find out then?
She just has to keep going. It'll be shown soon, soon, soon. It'll be shown. Just,
It'll be shown. So she will find out soon.
yes, in time, and just clean up your diet. I think you have too much going on right now and it's clouding your vision.
Okay.
It's like so many things distracting you, and it's also physical, like what you put in your body.
So do you think that Michelle would benefit from having more than one session of this?
I think so, especially yes, something more, yes, quiet and in depth, because she needs to clear her head more. Then she can go in more. It's going to be fuzzy until she does that.
Yeah.
It's
So
too,
yeah.
it's too unclear right now because of that.
Would you recommend that she listens to that recording of what you're just telling right now?
Yes, she should listen, and listen carefully.
Yeah. How many times do you think she needs to hear it?
Just 3 times.
Okay.
It's a good number for her.
It's good. 3 is a good number.
Yes,
Okay.
it follows her.
Is there any other message you have for Michelle today that would help her in her journey?
No, just be careful who you talk to and who you give your energy to, because they're always trying to steal your energy. Not everybody, just some people who they don't mean well. They just want to take up your time, and that's not right. Just go. Just steer clear of those people.
Is there anything else I can do today to help Michelle on her journey?
No, thank you. She just needs to clear her head.
Is there any message you want to give me?
No, thank you. You are great.
All right, so I will put a close to this session if you don't have any more messages for Michelle. And I'm going to ask Michelle then if she wants to do this again in the future.
Yes, I think she should. I'll let her talk. She wants, yes.
Yeah. All right. So if you would like to work in this state again, in order to make it easier to enter this beautiful, peaceful state of relaxation, you will give me a word or 2 words that I may say to you to help you enter this beautiful, peaceful state of relaxation you have reached.
Trust, trust, trust.
Trust.
3 times.
Trust, trust, and trust. All right. So that means that the words are going to be, you want me to say would be trust, trust, trust.
Yes, that's it.
So remember, each and every time I will say the words trust, trust, trust to you, you will go immediately into this beautiful, peaceful state of relaxation. And we will journey together to find the answers to many things. Remember, the words are like magic. Trust, trust, trust. Now I am asking the subconscious to recede to where it belongs with much love and much thanks for the help and information it has in giving us Michelle today. I know she's really going to appreciate it.